Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I'm DidVideos. Welcome back to Terraria. For the first time in a while, it's time for Terraria Tuesdays, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and jump on into it, shall we? Oh, we were doing an event, weren't we? Alright, then. Is there currently an event going on? Yes, there's a blood moon happening currently. Fascinating. What armor set am I wearing? I'm wearing Shroomite. I'm not sure why I'm fighting the blood moon, but I am fighting the blood moon. It's very unfortunate for the blood moon, considering it's a blood moon and wearing Moon Lord gear. You know, not exactly a great place for the moon for the blood moon enemies. Another mimic down? No, it was armored, not armored skeleton. Possessed armor, that's the guy right there. Although it wouldn't have surprised me if it was another medic. You know what? I have a distinct feeling I probably was here doing a different event, and I forgot to reset my spawn, and that's why I'm here. I mean, I could be picking up Living Fire. I honestly don't know. 14 gold. That may have been a mimic. No, I didn't get another item, so... Oops. Right, legendary mode. They can still basically kill me instantly. Anyway. So it has been a while. We got to work on some spaceship stuff today. Which I probably should stop killing random werewolves and go work on the spaceship. Especially because I really don't need their money either. The Living Fire is not a bad thing to pick up, though. How much of that is my inventory right now? 154? That's not too bad. Go be productive? Rah! That's fair. I should go be productive. That's not gonna work, brain. Your spawn is right here. Oh, and the blood moon's over anyway, so that's perfect timing. Away we go. Alright. Up we go. Yes, we were working on our meeting area last time. And I wanted to add a Christmas tree up here, which means I need to make it be Christmas. Which means, I'm not gonna work on that right at this exact moment. There goes the party girl setting off her damn confetti again. As she is one to do. The teleporter room still needs work. This hallway needs something in it. This hallway can't just be blank. It's just, it looks bad if it's just blank. We still need to do the biodomes. Oh, we did the staircase. I forgot we did the grand central staircase. With all the different windows to look out on. Oh, I'm invisible. There we go. Switch to my building gear. Anyway, almost forgot about that. We did the engine room where we can turn on the timers, and that should start the cores back up. Go. I believe it all runs off those two timers. If I remember correctly. Yes, it does. Alright, perfect. We still have this room to figure out. There's still a sunflower in here, so that obviously needs to be redone. I don't know exactly what I'm going to put in this room. Maybe... Let's say maybe auxiliary storage, but I don't really have anything else that I need to store because, I don't need it. This is engineering version 2, which was going to be the pylon room, and then I remembered, oh, right. You can't put that many pylons in close proximity to each other. Because if I remember correctly, you can't even place more than one pylon in the same world. Like, they have to be removed. Yeah, because there's no pylon down here in the... hollow area. I removed it because it has to be up here instead. So even if I were to go chop, buy a hollow pylon, you can't place a second pylon. Yeah, it's not possible. You can't place a second pylon. Which is a slight problem for my plans. Meaning I can't actually do my pylon plan until I do the teleport plan. I think Etsy is so goddamn expensive. Oh yeah, I imagine. Most things on Etsy are expensive. Okay. Let's see. From here. I forgot we made completely non-functional suits of armor just for decorations. Like, we made straight-up hollowed armor just for decorations. I forgot about that. Okay. Gallery is fine the way it is currently. I don't have anything I need to put in there. Biolabs are done. I'm kind of just refreshing myself on the ship layout because it has been so freaking long since we built anything here. Ah, yes, the observation bridge is not yet done either. If I had like $200 for unpainted BO1 pauldrons to be printed, if I had the files, I could make those for like $10 to $15 in 20 hours. If the files didn't exist anywhere. Yeah, that sounds about right. Pepsimus, welcome to the stream. Okay, let's see. We got a couple things to work on. You know what we should do? We should make a to-do list. I don't even have the event items actually done yet. A section of the storage is not done yet. Crazy. The 1 year anniversary of our driving debt. Is it exactly the 1 year anniversary, or you just happened to be here for the 1 year or 12 months? Either way, congratulations on being here for 12 months. You crazy son of a bitch. You're in a very exclusive club with like 3 other people. Let's see. Also, set my spawn, please, on my actual bed. Thank you. Okay. Also, let's go and get rid of some of this stuff. Hey, wizard, you want some random crap? Spiky balls. What the fuck did I get spiky balls from? Was I fighting goblins? Oh, yes, I was. Actually, I remember now. I was, in fact, fighting goblins last stream. Because they invaded the spaceship. And that went very poorly for them. I have extra books here. Interesting. Books would be over here as consumable material. Oh, no, they'd be upstairs in the crafting room. Because they're crafting material, specifically. Okay, maybe not. Well, they should be in here. They're crafting. They go with, like, crafting furniture and stuff, so. Wow, I have nearly 2 stacks of gel. That's crazy. Steven, welcome to the stream. Raven, I'm trying to print a goddamn figure and it keeps exploding 3D printers. So far, 2 companies gave me a refund. Oh, God. Third one's the charm, they say. That's interesting and terrifying at the same time. I kind of want to know what you're trying to print, and also I'm almost afraid to ask. Unicorn horn, pixies, souls. None of these belong in here. These don't belong in here. These don't belong in here. This doesn't belong in here. This doesn't belong in here. None of these belong in there. Say some of them should already have spots too. Spell tomes would go in here. Hooks would go in here. Vials of venom would go in here. Mechanical worm and mechanical eye do not go in here. The bell goes in here. The desert spirit lamp technically goes in here. We can place these. Oh, neat. Does it do anything? No, it just sits there. Fair enough, I guess. What's the desert spirit lamp? Make. It specifically makes the spirit flame. Oh, right, yeah, okay. That's the forbidden fragments. That's from the sandstorm mini boss, which I have never seen. Neat. My favorite VTuber. Straight to the jar. Jesus Christ, Raven. Cheesy pizza roll. Oh, it's a picture. Okay. We'll leave the rest of the stuff here for right now. I don't feel like organizing it. And then we'll take all of this stuff down to storage. I'm sorry, do I not have a spot for gold chests? Isn't there a chest? Do I have a chest? I know I have golden stuff. It's a golden chest, but this is a gold chest, not a golden chest. It's very different, you see. One is dropped by pirates, one's dropped by the world. I don't think I do. This is the chest down here. Why is there an ivy chest up here and an ivy chest up here? Is this a trap chest? No, it's a normal ivy chest. But you can go in the chest with the rest of your chests. Anyway. Let's go ahead and do this real quick. Just to remind myself that I need to summon my minion army. because I'm in building mode, so I need to have an army following me around to kill shit. Anyway. Okay, I think I've got a plan here, and the plan is to make a to-do list. I need wooden furniture. Do I have any spare signs? No. Is it under special? Yes. Oh, also, boss enemy items. Boss items. That's one of these guys, I know. 2 boss items. There we go. Mechanical eye, mechanical worm, and I don't have any mechanical skulls, which is interesting. Okay. 2. Let's go ahead and put down just like right up by where I teleport. Just right here. To-do list. Biome. Biome biospheres. Corruption. Crimson. What else was there? Observation bridge. This hallway. This hallway. Teleporter room. Weird room near engines. Secondary engineering. Oh, I'm out of space. Damn. Is that it? Do I need a second one? Biome biospheres, observation bridge, this hallway, teleporter room, weird room near engines, secondary engineering. Event items. I need another sign. Okay, wood. I need some wood. Unless there's some in my piggy bank. No. There's glorified bullets in here for some reason. 2 wood. I think you can make signs out of any kind of wood except Dynasty, so just grab some rich mahogany here. Grab 2 more just to be safe. What else do we need to work on? Probably the crafting room. The crafting room could use some decoration, honestly. That's real and crazy people build their NPCs proper housing. Yeah, me. Let's see. To-do list. Continue. Crafting room. Overhaul. What else? Ooh, lower hallway. That needs some decoration. What else is there that needs to be done? The lower hallway. Oh, Christmas tree and event items. Christmas tree and event items. What else is there? There is one open lab in the bio lab. Might consider doing something in there. This hallway's fine. This hallway's fine. The stairwell, I think, is fine. Maybe I'll throw some art on this wall over here or decoration. Oh, you know what? A water feature over here would actually look pretty good. All right, yeah, we'll do a water feature in here. Oh, and we need to overhaul the engineering bedroom because it's the oldest bedroom. It's not up to scratch with the rest of the bedrooms. Mechanic / goblin room overhaul. And then, what did I just say? Water feature in stairwell. And then I think we're done. Once we get all of those things done, I think we're actually done. You guys give NPCs any kind of housing? They'll live in Brazil and they'll like it. Oh, you know what? There was one thing someone else requested. If time. Big ass gun. Alright. Oh, I actually had started preparing stuff for this room. Look at this. I've got silk, I've got crystal block, I've got marble and Martian conduit. I've got bookcases, glass and marble. Huh. Yeah, I must have been preparing to do the observation lounge last time. And then ran out of time. You guys give your NPCs that's you guys are just mean to your NPCs for no reason, really. Oh, and unused biolab. Unused biolab. Lab? Knockoff BFG, big ass gun. Hold on. Big ass spatial. There's gotta be another word here that I can think of. Hang on. I come up with this. Give me a second. Spatial displacement. Nope. Spatial. Oh, that's perfect. Spatial spear gun. Spear gun is one word. Yeah, anyway. Anyway, all right. From there. I wonder if anyone knows that. I'm sure someone did. Anyway, let's go ahead and put that away. You know what? Let's make some more signs just in case we need them. Just in case I need some signs later on. Just gonna make a couple of those. Thank you. Another blood. I just killed a blood moon. I'm not fighting it. I'm not fighting it. You can't make me fight it. You can't. Where's my basic wooden stuff? There we go. This should be in here. Oops, all blood moons. Hey, Lunala, welcome to the stream. You're awake. Still have zero idea what Terraria is about after all these streams. Building stuff, Pepsimus. Building stuff, and it's a fucking sandbox, dude. How have you not picked up that it's a sandbox building game at this point? Like, my dude, look at where I am right now. This is a sandbox building game. It's a fight the moon game. It really isn't. Anyway, what was I doing? I was working on one of... I have a to-do list to follow. I can follow this to-do list and get it done. Alright. Observation Bridge. That's the first thing on my list. Let's do it. Waiting for Battlefront 2 to load up at the moment. One of the few games I actually enjoy. As in... the new one or the old one? 2005 or 2015 or whatever it is. Because I will judge you. Anyway. I have an idea for these lanterns that I want to do. I need Martian conduit. And I basically want to do... Oh, crystal lanterns are only one. Right. Okay, do that. To just fix my idea real quick. Let's see. You've got an Xbox PC lobbies full of cheaters, non-PC. I haven't seen any cheaters. I mean, kinda. Do I have my white paint on me? I do have my white paint on me. There we go. I'm gonna need more crystal lanterns. BRB. Whee! Because I forgot crystal lanterns are only 1 by 1. That ought to be enough. If I didn't have my magic equipped that makes me emit light. Yeah, it's pretty dim in here with just that. It doesn't really go down enough, you know? Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 block gap sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, well, we should switch back to building gear while I'm building. That would make the most sense in my brain. Ooh, okay, now do I like the facing inwards or facing outwards better? I think I like that design better. There we go. Just try gifting you a game, but USA prices are more expensive than where it seems and couldn't. Oh! I appreciate you attempting, but you don't need to. You really don't. I promise you. And even if you give me a game, there's no guarantee I'll get around to playing it anytime soon. Right there. 2. Because I have too many things on my plate as far as games go. We have 2 more. Wouldn't really fit to do one here, because we have the extra stairwell down here, so it's a little bit larger, unfortunately. We should go buy bigger plates. Ha ha ha. Very funny. You're a funny guy, Steven. Eh. Anyway. Alright. And then we're going to wire these guys up. 2. Actually, come to think of it, I probably don't want these connected to each other. I probably want them connected on their own switches, because they're in different rooms. Also, I think I want to make this floor slightly thicker. On this side, I want to make this upper side slightly thicker, because it doesn't look even because of that platform down there, which is a glass platform, and so the easiest way to do that is to add a glass platform. That way, it's even. Curses. And that's already painted. Okay, perfect. Or it wasn't painted in the first place, I mean. So, that works. Alright. And I think the best way to do this is real quick is to just do... That's 1 block, whereas that's 2, right? Ooh. Nope. I tried pressing Control Z there, and that did not work, because Control Z is not a thing you can do. It'd be here and here. Right, because the stairs don't work the same way on the upper slope. That's why I didn't do this before. They don't look the same. That's the problem, is they don't look the same. It does add texture, though. I don't know that I like it, is the problem. stand on it, though. Lore drop. My father stopped with getting married again. Plan. I am still the only heir to the throne. Oh, that's interesting. I had no idea you could step up one block by just pressing up. You're like that. I had no idea that would work. Doesn't work on that. Interesting. Even though that's still just one block. Interesting. If I did this, it certainly does give it kind of a vibe to it. Chicken nugget. Perfect. That's those three all lined up. Wunderbar. Do I hate it? I don't know. What if I just remove this? Something to distinguish himself. Seeing shit in Terraria? My dude. Fun fact with Terraria, if it bothers your astigmatism, you can go to video and go to lighting and just do white. And it's all white now. And there's no color. Or you can do retro, which is an older version of Terraria's lighting, where it's just a little darker. Then there is trippy, which is what I use. Color, which is like white, but with like a less color is trippy, but with less saturation. And then I use trippy. So white probably would be best for you, Pepsimus. Like, how does this look, Pepsimus? Does it help you see things better? If all light is just white light? Fine on monitor, I just can't generally see when it's too small and pixely. Ah, so it's the stream that's the problem. Gotcha. Yeah, because I like trippy, because look at all the colors you get mixing with trippy versus, like, retro. And, like, even color, you don't get that much color mixing, whereas with trippy, you get a lot of color mixing. It's very saturated, and I love it. Anyway. You have colors as well. Indeed. Colors are great. I want... You know what I want in the observation, like, bridge? I want carpeting. But that doesn't exist in this game, to my knowledge. Let's take a quick gander over to the Builder's Workshop. I will use the Reaper for this, so there's no contamination of my character. Let's go down to the building section. To my knowledge, there's nothing that's really like carpet in this game. I guess you could argue, like, some of these blocks could function like carpet. Like maybe... I'm not even sure which one would, actually. Probably none of these, actually. Maybe stucco. Or frozen slime, perhaps. I mean, this looks like carpet, except it's animated. Oh, Ted abandoned his world. You shush. We've come to the Builder's Workshop plenty of times before. It's not that big of a deal. Because I'm just looking at all the different options that are in the game. Titanstone. I don't even know what Titanstone is. Pearlstone block. I mean, the stucco kind of looks like carpet. Actually, legitimately, stucco does kind of look like carpet. Palm wood is kind of nice looking. These can't be floors. These look terrible as carpet. No, none of those really mesh either with the vibe I'm going for. The balloon blocks actually are not terrible, but they don't like connect to other blocks. So that's a slight problem. The gem spark blocks look very solid when you put them down. Well, of course they do. They're used for pixel art. Boy. So of course they look solid. Do they emit light? Do gem spark blocks emit light? I don't actually know if they do or not. We'll have to test that real quick. Because if they do, I know what I'm going to go make. Crystal block doesn't look too bad. No. Very no. And more very no. Balloons look like bathroom carpets. Kinda. I can kinda see that. Gemspark blocks do emit light. Well then, that changes things. I had no idea that they emit light. Gemspark. I think I just need gems for that. Gems and glass, I think? Well, we're gonna find out real quick. Emerald? Because they'll all do the same thing anyway. Which I've wanted fluorescent lighting in here this entire time. It's literally just glass and emerald, a glass and a gemstone at a workbench. Yes, that's exactly what I thought it was. Perfect. I'm gonna make so many gemspark blocks, you have no fucking clue. I'm gonna need more glass. Oh no. Okay, I only need a small amount for this one. The observation lounge, I kind of want like an amber color wouldn't be bad. But I almost want to go with white just because, you know, spaceship. Although, the light in there right now is pink. So, amethyst might not go bad in there. Yeah, the light in there is pink. Pink and blue? Okay, so crystals changes between pink and blue. So, anything in the pink and blue spectrum probably work pretty good. Stone spaceship. It's actually made of silver and alien blocks. Where you specifically use a lot of Martian conduit plating because my headcanon is that the alien conduit plating is what allows it to take off. Let's do a little bit of sapphire and a little bit of amethyst. And we'll mix and match them and see how it goes. Because I feel like these are probably pretty bright blocks as well as the problem. They're not terribly bright, actually. But I could definitely make a good, like, carpet with these things. Not carpet. Fluorescent lights in the ceiling. Like, very easily I could do this. And do, like, Martian conduit block on either sides. And do... There you go. Now I have a fluorescent light. It's literally a fluorescent light. It's just purple. I could do that with diamond and just make genuine fluorescent lights, which... That's going to change some things around this ship, I think. I'm going to have to get rid of some torches, I think. Well, actually, no. There's not really torches anywhere. That's going to get new fluorescent lighting, for sure. Can't build a Minecraft without realistic supports and stuff. That's fair. That's one of the things in Terraria is you could design your own realistic supports. That's why I made this solid block back here. These are metal. These are, let's see, what was it? It was like crimstone or crimtane? Crimtane ore, which is like ore made from demons. More or less. At least that's my understanding of it. It's probably not exactly like that, but, oh, you know what I could do with this? I could do this. Like, in between them. So that it's got, like, this purple vibe to it. Demon flesh wall. No, it's demon metal wall, not flesh wall. It's metal demons. You gotta, it's very important you make your demons into metal before you turn them into your starship. Metal demon flesh wall. No, it's still just metal. Just because you want it to be something horrible doesn't mean it has to be. Or doesn't mean it is. Why can't we have flesh? If you go build your own spaceship, you can put flesh walls in it. There are flesh walls in the game. You can put flesh walls in it if you want to put flesh walls in your spaceship, Hepsimus. Also, what a thing to come back to, Raven. Back plus I decided to put on my British mix pad. Fair enough. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, you don't need an occasion to dress up fancy. Oh, I forgot there's like a whole like 2-layer gap down here. which that does exist up above as well, so you can't access it, which is why I put this here. You know what? To that effect. Let me do... I could go get more Gemspark Claw. You guys don't wear a suit casually in the living room? Not always. But you don't need, as like I said, as far as I'm concerned, you don't need a reason to dress up if you want to. There we go. That's also like a bit more illuminated, you know? Like it's actually light in here, not just darkness. Darkness, my old friend. I've come to visit you again. Anyway, yeah, we got silk in here. Let's do... Did I already do the which couch looks the most comfy thing? I'm pretty sure I did, and I settled on granite, I think. Alternatively, we could put beds in the observation lounge instead of couches. The steampunk sofa is not bad, to be honest. What does it look like painted white, I wonder? To answer that question, I shall go to the engineer's room, because I'm pretty sure, yep, there is in fact a steampunk sofa in here. Give me 1 minute, I'm just going to paint your sofa white real quick. You know, that's not bad looking. It's not bad. What if I, like, scrape off the inner part right here? Oh, that's not too bad either. Like a two-tone couch kind of deal. I don't know. Oh, it's more of a three-tone kind of deal when you think about it. The problem is the paints themselves don't ever, like... They don't, Oh, shit. Nope. Didn't expect to have that much reach with that. Do not paint the windows. Granite couch sounds painful. How did you have an axe of steel? Most comfy couch is the one you drink beer on. So the basic wooden one. Because that's the one that's in the bar. Pesmus, were you aware we have a bar on the ship? His is titanium or something. Right now, it's actually made of shroomite. This one's made of wood. Anyway. You know, I was there when the bar was built. Oh, okay, cool. I honestly don't remember. It's been too long. Anyway. The palm wood looks really comfortable, too. The ebon wood looks like it's going to stab you, and I don't like that. I mean, it makes sense for ebon wood, don't get me wrong here. The shade wood's not bad either, and its color is pretty close to our ship. It's not too bad. I already went with the whole, like, Vortex and Nebula ones on the meeting lounge, the meeting area. The marble sofa's not too bad. If you didn't know any better and know that it was marble, you might think it was all, like, a plush material. Because look at that. It looks soft. Think you were lurking, though? That's fair. That's understandable, Pesmus. What is that sofa? That is a meteorite sofa. No. Methinks not. The glass sofa just looks weird, in my opinion. Like, why would you make a sofa out of glass? That just feels like you're trying to hurt somebody. That's, you know, that's one accident away from having glass everywhere in everybody's asses. So I think we'll go with marble. We'll go with, like, marble sofas. Dude, that's up here, brain. Because they look like a big plush material, you know? I put chairs down here, right? Yeah, I put... Oh, and I put chairs and sofas in there. Fair enough. The observation lounge very much is a sofa kind of place. This is where we hang out with our sofas. I almost imagine it like one of those big, like if this was, RimWorld or Minecraft with mods, this would be like the big modular sofa where you can move it around. Like, it's a big sofa pit. Fast pixel art tax. Also, 110 Turkey lira, which is $2.71. What? Bass pixel art tax? Are you saying you want me to make a bass with pixel art? Because, I was already planning on doing that, remember? Oh, you know what? That's a note. I gotta add that to the to-do list. I completely forgot about that. Let me add that to the to-do list. There we go. But thank you for the money. Pessimist, you really don't need to give me money. You know this. I tell you people this all the time. You don't need to give me money. Bass gun. Oh, did you finally notice that the gun's initials are Bass? I think it's for the love of the game. You know, some nice books here. Let me go ahead and get. You know what? I don't like all the sofas being that grouped up together. Give me a second. Let me space this out a little bit more. Place the sofa down in between these two. There we go. You get one of these, move it. Let's put two sofas right up near the front so people can look at it if they want. Can sit there. We'll put another sofa down below. Actually, you know what? We'll do a sofa on either side of the bookcases. Go. And then we'll do... It's got lights directly above that. And then from there... We'll go down here and we'll do like a small design on here. Like, very small. Literally tiny. Because we only have a few blocks to work with here. And then we'll do glass platforms for the rest of this. Hammer that so it's a stair. There we go. Now you can get up here just fine. Alright. And I think I want to do, like... I have an idea. Up here. Because we're, like, it's a mix of magic and technology, right? Crystal ball. On the lower observation lounge, like, that's like a hangout place, more or less. This is like, I want this to be like a proper observation area. Let's do... do I want this like in the center here? I think I want this in the center, but I want it raised. It's like here. Sorry about that, I had to sneeze. And I had to go to it again. Anyway. 2 sneezes in a row. Anyway. Okay, nope, I need to move that. This is not allowed. This is ugly and hideous and bad and terrible, and I don't like it. This needs to be 3 wide. Also, put that blue black. Blue back. Thank you very much. And then do up, 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 up. Go. There we go. You can walk beneath it, but it's also up. So you can walk up to it to look at it. And I'm going to do across this, like this. Go. It's like a proper observational place up here. So you can stand around the orb and look through the orb to see whatever's on the other side of the orb. Because again, we're fusing magic and technology here, like in a significant way. I mean, look at this. I have a fucking whatever this thing is. I have a bow that shoots magical arrows. That when I hit someone with them, it creates duplicate arrows. I don't know if that's tech or magic. I've got a jackhammer. Like, clearly we're fusing magic and technology here. My paintbrush, paint roller, and paint scraper are made of ghosts. Like, I don't think there's an argument here that this isn't a fusion of magic and technology. Anyway, I mean, we're using, like, chests and shit, you know? Like, we don't have crates, we have chests. Anyway, from here, I'm gonna remove this chest, because it's no longer needed. And I think I'm gonna make a Martian door like I did with these ones. Hate magic. Raw. Get over it. Now I summon all my little bubbles. The bubbles have been summoned. They have spoken. Magic is heresy. In this case, magic is what is it with you people in that fucking table? I don't understand why no one else has this problem. Only you do. What the fuck? Let's do... What other kind of, like, furniture items do we have? There's, like, special furniture and shit. It's not down here. Special crafting. Do any of these look like they would, like, belong in that area? Ooh, solidifiers look like, yeah, like space magic science. Ice machines kind of have that look going on to them, too, don't they? Kinda. Extractinators kind of move, too, don't they? Yeah, extractinators move, and you really don't know what they're doing. We could put some of these down in the, you know what? In the special engineering bay. That can actually be where those end up. Over here in the secondary engineering bay, we'd have all kinds of machines just doing machine things. Okay. Mechanical items I don't need at the moment. Actually, that's not true. I do need 2 switches. And then... You know what I should do? If you... Question, can Gemspark Block be turned on and off, actually? That's an important thing I need to find out real quick. First of all, I need to be in this place where I can actually see the light coming off of this. Which... By the pylon should work. There we go. So, blue light. That's visible, yeah? Yeah, that's visibly blue light. Can this be toggled? Because if it can't, it's going to be a slight problem. But I think I can work around it. They can be. Okay, that changes even more things. I have many more options than I thought I did. That's very wunderbar to know. I make daily sacrifices to my Ford F-150 so it may transport me safely to my location. I fill it with diesel. That is hairy as long as it's an unreflective color. Guys, what is wrong with you guys hating on magic so much? When did this become a thing? When did magic become hated here? I don't remember this being a thing. Those can go away for the moment. Let's do 2 extra switches. We have 1 switch to turn on and off the Gemspark floor. And that way it kind of just looks like a dull carpet, if you want it that way. And then we have a red switched for the lights up above, so you can turn those off too, if you so desire. And now, it's very dark in here. All magic tolerate is to bring alcohol, blood oil, and steels that powers innovation. Almost every setting that has magic is medieval, and everyone is terrorized by monsters. I wonder why. Yes! I understand that, but we can be better. It's up to us to be better, and we can be better. Alright, let's go ahead and put a switch here, and a switch here. Red switch goes to red. Blue switch goes to blue. I want to lick the V8. Unless shows reflective shades of magic? Okay. Magic leads to the destruction of kingdoms since when the king's right-hand man is a wizard and not a general. Anyway, alright, we have switches for that now. You know, I think the observation lounge needs a plant. Hey, biolab people, I need a plant. Which one of you sells plants? Do you sell fountains? We could put a fountain in there. What would look good in there? Pure water? No, we've got enough of those around. Blood water, hollow water, crimson water, corrupt, icy. Icy? Jungle water looks kind of neat. Oh, we do jungle water. That's fine with me. Let's do... Oh, I already have, like, a jungle one in here. I have a... Jungle and Oasis, I think, in here. I think that's what that one is. Yeah, it's Oasis. We could do Desert Water Fountain. Actually, a desert one looks kind of neat, too. I don't dislike the desert one. We can do both. Alright, I need actual plants, though. I think Dryad? Yes, you sell, like, a potted jungle tree. Let's go with, like, just a potted forest tree. Just to remind people of the forest we left behind, you know? Like, what this world could be, you know? Our objective. Say no to pointy hats. You guys are incorrigible, I swear. We'll put a desert fountain here. Actually, let's do... fountain. Let's go get the other tree. We'll put them on opposite sides of the fountain. That actually makes more sense in my brain. Right, I forget, you really cannot fly through the biolab. You get stuck very quickly and try and fly through the biolab. Oh, we got the pot forest, let's get the pot of the jungle tree. We'll put that on opposite side of the water fountain. There we go. Get the water fountain running. There we go. Wunderbar. Wunderbar. Very nice, very nice. And then down here, we can place down the jungle water fountain, just like right here. Big Magic wants you to think that that's not blasphemy. That if you could choose a superpower, what would it be? Oh, man. A superpower. Only one, right? And I don't get the implied benefits of other ones. Like, if I get a super strength without super durability, I just rip my arms off the moment I try and use them. Because I just implode. Okay. Realistically... You get super strength with the durability. Oh, okay, so... There's no... Like... The real physical downsides to any given power I choose. So, for example, if I choose super speed, I get the speed force that protects Flash from being killed by a mite of dust, right? Like, that kind of stuff. You know, because at his speeds, if he collided with a bug, it'd be like getting shot in the head with a 50 cal. No super realism. Okay, what if I choose super realism? Okay, Boy. Are there people with other superpowers in this setting? Or am I the only one with superpowers? Am I the only one that gets superpowers? Because that does change things. You choose. Okay. I'll give you both then. If I'm the only one with superpowers, then I want... Do I do a coin flip? So I'll just give you both. If I'm the only one with superpowers, and I get all of the benefits that go with it, speed is good, but, like, the Flash can still break his hand on things when he punches it, right? But super speed is incredible. Like, super speed is really good. Like, I ain't picking some lame duck power like invisibility or something like that, you know? Like, flight is good as well, especially if I, again, get the ability that, oh, I can fly and I don't get killed by wind currents. You know, or like, I mean, to be fair, if I collide with a duck, I feel like that, I still feel like that still counts as realistic physics. And I should get hit. I should take that hit. But I'm probably not choosing flight. Speed is good. Teleportation is also really good. Like, unlimited teleportation is really good. And if we're assuming that we don't have the genie, you know, the monkey paw curl, then teleportation isn't, I have to specify what exact time and space in orbit I have to specify. Otherwise, I just appear in space. Then that would be really good. Just get a running jump with super speed, and you're basically flying. The problem with that is, I'm not the most agile person. I feel like I'd probably end up being relatively clumsy with super speed. I'd end up tripping and falling over at, like, Mach 5, and I would just die instantly. Like, I'm not super clumsy, but I feel like if I amplified my speed out to be that fast, I feel like I would become clumsier, you know? And the moment you make a mistake, you just fucking die. Whereas with, like, teleportation, I just have to not teleport into a wall and I'll be fine. Super strength, but with super durability, so you can use the muscles, is pretty great. Now, I presume that means I can still be shot by things that, like a bullet will still affect me, because, like, my muscles are durable, but only to themselves, you know? Which makes sense. Choose material manipulation if I'm the only one, and mind control if there are others. Assume it's a version of super speed where you perceive things at normal speed. Oh, you know, that's a good point, Steven, because if I have the speed force, then I would perceive it faster, wouldn't I? So actually, yeah, that speed is really good. So if I'm alone, I'm going super speed. That's really good. Turn water into alcohol and turn stone to gold. See, that's things we don't really need that, right? Alternatively, teleportation, give me a spacesuit and I'll go explore Mars right now. So honestly, teleportation I think might be my winner for if I'm alone. If I'm the only one with superpowers, teleportation. Because that also means the government can't fucking track me down and stop me. Because they're gonna try. At what point is super speed not also super strength? I think it's pretty easy to differentiate those two, honestly, Steven. And if there are other people with powers, my power is to absorb the power of other people's. I.e., not kind of like Rogue, but more on a permanent basis. More like energy bending from Avatar, where I just suck the powers out of you. You don't get powers anymore. Congratulations. Nothing for you. And I would do that. And I would probably become corrupt because absolute power corrupts absolutely. But I would do that because I can't trust people. People are bad. In general, when you have a lot of people, the more people who have superpowers, the more likely someone is that's going to try and abuse it to go, I'm going to take over the world. Like, for example, someone with mind control. If I could have any sort of power, I would choose the ability to break the laws of physics and create my own alternate universes. Ooh. Reality bending is a pretty good power. Like Dr. Manhattan style is also pretty good. That's true. Yeah. Because reality bending, I could just say, well, yeah, I have always been on Mars with a spacesuit. You know? Or there is oxygen on Mars. There has always been oxygen on Mars. That would have ramifications of significance. Do not do that. I don't want to screw with humanity too much. I want to help humanity with my powers, if I'm the only one around. We all agree immortality sucks. I disagree. I think I'd be okay being immortal. I think I'd be okay with it. Like, yeah, lots of people were like, oh, but what about, like, the seeing everyone you love live and die? Bruh. I'm a high-functioning, like, I barely have emotions most of the time. I'm pretty sure I can handle that. Where's that profit when I turn stone to gold? If I want to go on vacation, I can just zap myself into the infinite Hawaii-verse. Infinite Hawaii-verse. That's an interesting idea. So you want to be more like alternate reality hopper kind of thing, Raven. Because that's kind of awesome. I'm not going to lie. Not want to live the heat of the universe, living in infinite darkness to get boring fast. Yeah, Hawaii-verse, so infinite storms. I just want to play around in my own little sandbox. That's fair. Away from this universe. That's fair. Anyway, what was I doing? Alright. How do we feel about the observation lounge, guys? Do we think this needs anything else, or do we think we're done here? I mean, it's pretty nice looking, in my opinion. I think we're probably pretty much done here. Turn that off real quick. I think it's pretty nice. I think it needs a Martian door, like the rest of these have Martian doors. I think it needs one of those, but otherwise I think it's good. Which I just realized I literally have the Martian conduit in my inventory. I can do the Martian door right now. There we go. And I'm just curious, is this technically considered suitable housing? We're just missing a wall. A wall? Where is this missing? Where is it missing a wall? Oh, right, because the the actuated blocks. That's why it's technically missing a wall, because the actuated blocks. Is there a wall right here? I feel like there is. Yeah, there is. There's a glass wall there. That's what I thought. Anyway, yeah, there's no wall behind these. If you watch the paint, it's 1622, and if I do paint roller, it shouldn't apply here. Yeah, there's nothing here. There's no wall here. This is blocks. Need wall deco. Oh, wall deco. Good call. Good call. Good call. Let's go check our paintings and see how many paintings we have. Let's see. Paintings chest. We got some good ones in here. We got the Bunny Warhol. We got Daylight. You know what? Oh, that's really small. Okay. The Land of Deceiving Looks. I think. Oh, that's the Hollow. We want something that reminds people of like what we're looking for out here. You know, like. No, I don't think so. Lizard King. Obviously, that's the right one. No. Darkness. We're looking for darkness. He is my old friend. Remnants of Devotion, Cursed Saint, Princess style. Oh, it's the stylist and the princess. That makes sense. Painting of a Lass. That's the princess. We're looking for pizza. I could put the pizza poster in there. Oh, you know what? That's actually something we don't have. We don't have, like, a galley. Huh. We don't have, like, a proper galley or anything like that for people to, like, eat at. This area could be, like, right below the princess area. We obviously need a food court. We could put Sunshine of Israponi in the front. Yuma the Blue Tiger. That's kind of just a cool painting. The Gentleman Scientist. Finding Gold. It's a very small painting. Lady of the Lake. Alright. I've never seen that before. Which is funny because I have 3 of them. A machine for Terrarians. That's a machine for pigs, right? Okay. Ocular Resonance. That's interesting. Wilson, you should do the boat. Do the boat. The boat. Oh, Pillaging Me Pixels? That's actually not a bad idea. But that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad one. What else could we put in there? We could put Wildflowers. Actually, Wildflowers is not a bad one. Strange Growth. Did that change? Does that... It does change. Huh. I've never noticed that. It's the strange plant and it changes. There's different ones. That's neat. So you can get different ones in different places by just kind of wiggling it. Neat. I had no idea that it did that. Duality. Duality of Man. Living Gore. Probably gonna want to avoid anything that's like gore, darkness, evilness. It's like, not so Lost in Paradise. Oh, that's a good one to put in there too, I think. All right, let's do the boat. Pillaging Pixels. It's a nice big one. Do we have one that's a 3x3? Strange Growth, Wildflowers. No, we really don't. We put the Wildflowers down here. Not so Lost in Paradise. We can put that one up here. And then the Strange Growth, we can put like here. I want it to be the red one. Yeah, there we go. Red one. There we go. That's not too bad. I think that looks pretty good. Full-size Hatsune Miku poster win. When one gets added to Terraria without using mods. Also, walls look much nicer now. I think so. I agree. Obviously, this area, this is like a proper observation lounge. I think it needs something else as well. Like, as far as paintings go, it needs something. What about the Ocular Resonance painting? It's not a bad idea. It's like, we could say it's like our scanner. Our sweeping scanner for something. Land. It's not a bad one to grab, actually. Daylight. I think I like Ocular Resonance, Daylight, and Land for the lower observation lounge. Oh, if I had another 2x3 vertical painting right there, actually that would look really good. Let me go try and find another vertical 2x3. Dark Soul Reaper. Probably not that one. Crustography? Oh, yeah, it's a crustacean. Yeah, we can do a crustacean. That's fine. Just a little crab man. He's just a little crab. He's just a little crab man. He's got a treasure map. Look at him. He's got a little treasure map. And then Ocular Resonance is big. Ocular Resonance is a very big one. It can go to the front like that. And then Daylight can go over here. Day 1 of training my Lancaster to shoot down an F-14. What? Alright, from there... I can trash these feathers, I really don't need them. Turn the Martian conduit black into Martian conduit, please. Thank you. I can stack the rest of that, thank you. Oh, how many more of those are in there? 19 of them. Okay. Noted, I guess. Okay. From there, what else do I need at the moment? That is the observation lounge done. You know what? I haven't thought this little spot right here that's not used. I think we should make this into an actual, like, food gallery, right? Like, that makes sense, right? Speaking of which, I need my Martian conduits back. My Martian conduit platforms. Because it's time for another Martian door. Dress them in any way possible. Y'all ever send your friend brain rot until they hop on? No, not really. Not this day and age, anyway. Alright. We need, like, an eatery. We need food. Because, like, we have the bar, but man cannot live off of nothing but alcohol alone. And, like, yeah, like, we have the bar here, right? But, like, we also have, like, this massive observation lounge. We should be able to use that for food as well. Like, you have options that you can get your food. Like, right, you come up here, you get your food, you go back down, you sit at the window, and you look out into space. And you just kind of contemplate the meaning of existence. Like, do we truly matter? Are we truly even things? And then you could also do that, and you can go to the front instead. But the front from here is so far away. So a mini bar... That doesn't keep brain rot in his devices. That's true. I do not keep brain rot in my devices. How did I do this? I kind of want to replicate this style, but over there. Ooh, is there anything that looks kind of like a food dispenser from Star Trek? We need some nuts along to snack with whiskey and such. Exactly, that's my point. Is you need some food. You can't just eat. I mean. You can't just eat pumpkin pie and freaking, the other thing. I'm trying to, oh, you know what does kind of look like a replicator, actually? I think it's one of the special crafting machines. I think it's the flesh cloning vat. Kind of looks like a replicator. Nope, don't like that. The Blend-O-Matic. What do we look in here? Looks like we got a rolling thing. Decay chamber, what's in here? I don't like that either. The Bone Welder. That looks like, I would not want to eat anything that comes out of a bone welder. A meat grinder? Nope, don't trust that either. $500 cigarettes. Once ate pasta with beer, worst idea of my life. Really? That's all the special crafting we have unlocked. I'm sure there's more special crafters than that, but I don't know where they are off the top of my head. Like the honey one? There's a honey one, isn't there? Yeah, there's a honey one that actually looks pretty decent. It's probably in one of my other bases now I think about it. Let's see. Ooh, plasma orbs we probably should steal as well at some point. Nothing else here. Let's take a visit over to the gold house. Right below you. What? Right below kill me? Oh, it's literally right there. You're right. The honey ones are literally right there. Go away. Let's grab that. The bone welder can stay here because we have spares. Thank you, Raven, for being a better pair of eyes than I have. Dude. Don't think we have anything else in here at the moment. I think we took all this stuff, right? Oh, what was this? Event banners. Deer clubs. Oh, right, yeah, we gotta move all this stuff still. Duke Fishron, Christmas, Frost Legion. Yeah, it's the Frost Moon? Yeah, the Frost Moon is the event we have to do to get Santa to move in for a little while, so we can get a Christmas tree. Holly, Pine Tree Block. Oh, Pine Tree Block. We have some of this already. Oh, we have some Christmas stuff already. Okay. Christmas, Frost Legion, Christmas 2. Right, Christmas 2 is all the, like, weapons and shit. Martian event, Pumpkin event, Pirate event, Solar Eclipse. Why do you hear ominous growling? Because there's a cloud around here trying to kill me somewhere. These are all just honey chests, dungeons, steampunk. Okay, I got all those out of here. I swear one of these had stuff in it. Oh, the bride and groom chest are all the way down there, and they did have stuff in them, but they don't anymore. Good quest rewards, bad quest rewards. Yeah, see, there's the angry cloud trying to kill me. Yeah, I don't really need any of these. Good quest rewards, I probably should move as well. Pilgrim Pixels, there's an extra one of those in here. There's 2 of those in here, actually. Anyway, I probably should move those at some point, as well as the... Oh, you know, I need to make a boss gallery. That's what I need to do. As well. Alright, from here... We can get to... we left animals at a couple of these, right? So we can get to a couple of these. There we go. We can get to the desert. That's the one we can get to. We left slimes here. I don't think we left any, like, loot here, did we? No, not really. There's some goodie bags, that's it. I'm trying to remember where all these switches go. One goes up to the spaceship, I know that much. This goes to the dungeon. Yeah, this goes to the dungeon. I don't need this. This goes to the hollow. Yeah, there's no crafting benches here at the hollow. I wanted your rainbow blocks, and I cannot be stopped. And then from here to get to the snow biome is back to the other base. Where's the center then? Where does that go? Oh, that goes here. Yeah, I don't want to go here. Because that goes to the spaceship. And there's no way back from here. Because of course there isn't. Go up here. Hit the mushroom pylon again. I swear we had more than just that pylon active. We're at the forest pylon we have active. I forgot. Hi, fellas. This is where my farm is. Like, oh, we don't have a farm yet on board the ship. Oh shit, we don't have a farm. I'll have to fix that. We need a hydroponics bay. That can be what's in the other biolab. Ugh. How did I die in here? Answer by mimic. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You have a hospital. We do, actually, yes. Alpaca Lips, Egon. Remember I tell you my guest membership ran out the hour you started the bread stream. What the fuck, I wanted the bread. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a damn shame. Where Egypt is age verified in US now? Oh, I don't know about that. Which I'm gonna be annoyed if they come at me and they're like, "Hey, are you a teenager?" I'm like, "Bruh, I made my account over 14 years ago. Do you think I'm a teenager? Or a child?" Although that would imply that I actually get to talk to somebody, which is not a thing. Oh, the palm trees all grew, which is good. I think you're a teenager. Yep, I'm definitely a teenager. Okay, no, I think that's everything. I'm sure there's more that I'm forgetting, but I can't be bothered. And teleport help, please. Thank you. Could have made your account when you were 3. Dad, you're clearly going through puberty as we speak. Indeed, indeed. Alright. First of all, Wizard, I have some shit for you, please. Here's this. Is there anything else I picked up randomly? This. I'm keeping these. It's this. Ugh. Sorry, I'm just. Nope. I can't even bring myself to say those words out loud, like in a serious context. I just can't. Oh, we have 1,000 rainbow blocks already. Huh. Neat. You sell plants too, don't you? You sell the crystal plants, that's right. Flask of party. You sell heart lanterns? Bruh. Anyway. Okay, you know, I kind of want the cape, just for the sake of having the cape. Do I already have a cape? No, I don't actually have a cape. Yeah, I have a cape. Oh, I'm invisible. You can't see the cape. I have a cape. You can't stop me. I have a cape and a tiara. I am the prettiest princess. I am the best princess. Anyway, what was I doing? Ugh. I see those chat messages and I just go, ugh. It just hurts my brain. Anyway, so we have the Ancient Manipulator and the Honey Dispenser. You know what? The Honey Dispenser actually makes a lot of sense to have in a kitchen, because that's kind of cool. Not that I would want having, like, solid honey dripping at all times in a kitchen. That would be really bad. That would be really, really bad for germs and shit. Like, they would fucking love that shit. Honey is very sugary. Although, I mean, like, honey also is one of those things that literally doesn't go bad. And by one of those, I mean it's one of the very, very few things in this world that does not literally go bad. It just crystallizes, and you can melt it and reheat it, and it will reform back into liquid honey. Today's brain rot so much that it's a legal sense of the word job. That's true. That's actually true. Isn't honey antimicrobial? Yes. No, you are right. It's like bugs, pests would love that, because honey is sugar, and animals would fucking kill for that shit. To have just a dripping thing of honey, that's how you get rats. How do we get rats in a spaceship? I don't know, but that's how you get rats. Do you want ants? That's how you get ants. I'm not concerned. I probably should have said, like, the germ thing, because I don't care about it. Honey wouldn't really care about the germs very much. I'm sure there are some germs and microbes that would thrive in honey, but I don't know which ones they are, if there are any. But, like, pests, like ants, rats, things of that nature. I want ants. They look funny and tickle in my sleep. No! Bad. Raven. Cease. Anyway. Anyway. So I was looking at statues and banners for ideas for if there's anything in here that would be, like, food dispensary, you know? Ah, yes, a slime statue. Perfectly edible. Shark statue. We could have it dispense sharks into the area. If anyone here is French, we can set up a snail dispenser. Ancient method of death. How would ants get on the ship? I don't know how the ants could get on the ship. I just know that they would. Oh, we could have a fish dispenser. Actually, a fish dispenser is actually an amazing idea. Like, I know... Can you eat goldfish in this game? Like, I know you can, like, eat the goldfish themselves, but can they be cooked into, like, the cooked fish meal? I actually don't know. And I know you can't catch the ones from the statue, but, like, the idea is there, you know? Having a fish dispenser statue. I did talk about a coupon scam owned by PayPal. Oh my god. Wait, is Honey owned by PayPal now? Like, did PayPal buy them or something? He made a death by torches pouring shit and honey down a man's throat along with ants while he's hanging between two boats. That is something, alright. Oh, we can have a chicken wing dispenser. Anyway. Has been for a while. Look, I don't know anything about honey, other than Markiplier was right. I never trusted it either, but I didn't say anything at the time, because I wasn't on YouTube at the time. I was in my hiatus years during that whole debacle. Dragonfly statue, penguin statue. Ooh, penguin dispenser. Alright. I don't think I'm gonna go the route with the dispenser. I mean, having a duck or a fish dispenser is pretty funny, though, let's be honest. Oh, Charlie Merchant's arrived. Where is he? He's up in the upper hallway. Tax collector, my taxes, please. Thank you. They look like you use an angel statue. They slice and dice and make everything nice. Yeah, they really don't. Bamboo leaf, favorite panda. Don't need it. The bereaved. Oh, shit. It's, oh, I know her name. It's not. It's Wilson, Willow, Wickerbot. I'm trying to remember the order they were added in. This is the girl that gets Abigail. This is the girl that gets Abigail in Don't Starve. Is Willow, I'm pretty sure, is the girl that has the lighter. She's the pyro. I don't remember the name of the girl that gets Abigail. Shit. Yeah, right, sponsor. I mean, Honey was very suspicious to me as well, since where the fuck could an app find coupons? I mean, extension. They were right to sponsor huge YouTubers, though. That made him a lot of money. I don't remember names, but I remember the characters. Yeah, I know, right? I don't remember her either. I'm gonna buy a couple chalices, in case I need them for decoration. And some fancy dishes. You never know when the president comes to town, we have to break out the fine china. Remember that we have a literal princess living on board with us. Quick, use the fifth monitor check. Fifth monitor is actually off right now to save energy and heat, so that the AC doesn't have to work overtime. The fifth monitor only gets used. Also, if I alt tab on Terraria, it goes black, which is annoying because like Terraria is one of the few games that if I alt tab, the whole screen goes black for stream. Wendy, thank you, Steven. All right. Let's make a proper, like... Actually, you know what? This makes also perfect sense to have this right here, because the princess's room is directly above it. To have, like, a proper dining room above, like, right below the princess's room, I think that makes perfect sense to me. And let's do... What's like a fancy people table? It keeps coming back to marble, doesn't it? It really keeps coming back to marble. Do we have any spare tables around? I don't think we do. Not like outside like some very basic ones. There's some rich mahogany here. Rich mahogany does not look that good in my opinion. Oh, you know what it's time for? Where is furniture? Furniture sets. Alright, let's see here. We're looking at tables right now. Specifically the idea of tables that, like, go well together. The Boreal wood table is very fancy looking. That's a contender for sure. The sun table is not bad looking and is probably a contender, but the Boreal table doesn't, or the sun table doesn't look like it would stack well because it doesn't have like a firm end to it. It rounds down, and you wouldn't want to add those together. Like they could make good side tables actually. The Sky Mill table. Oh, also Sky Mill thing. I need to actually find a Sky. I don't think we have a Sky Mill because we haven't found any floating islands. Oddly enough, the honey table, not bad looking for this purpose. Glass table could work. No, on the dynasty table. The golden table would be very ostentatious. The steampunk table is not bad. Slime table is a no. Ice table is a no. The obsidian table is a no. We're trying to not be evil, although I could paint it white. Anyway, the lizard table, kind of a meh. Yeah, I think I'm alright without the lizard table. Also, is there a lizard crafting thing, or do I have to go get a bunch of lizard bricks? Interesting. Anyway, dungeon tables, I think, are no across the board. Flesh table is definitely a no. Pumpkin table's a no. Spooky table's a no. Crystal table's not bad, actually. And it would stack well, as in you could, like, stack them together and it would look good. Marble, I think, is a contender. Granite, no. Why are we not being evil exactly? Because we're trying to be good people. Because I'm not evil. And this is me. We're playing as me. Anyway, the meteorite table is very fucking fancy. Like, look at that table. That is fancy as shit. The spider table is fucking no. You know, I actually don't think these tables are very fancy. Like the solar and the nebula and the vortex tables. I don't think they're very fancy. They're kind of plain, honestly. Like, yeah, they're arguably the most expensive table in the entire universe, but no. They don't look that good, in my opinion. And the bamboo and the sandstone, they look fine for what they are, but I'm not looking for that for a table. As I think my contenders are the marble. Actually, you know what? Let's take a gander at some of these contenders, shall we? Let's grab a couple of these. Let's grab 3 of each. And place them next to each other to see what they actually look like. So it was marble, crystal, and I think the other big contender was probably boreal wood. Yeah, I think boreal wood. That's what's mahogany. I need boreal. Thank you. Alright, so we got marble, crystal, and boreal. Are you sure you're not evil? You did spawn in the underworld. Nah, it's fine. The world is evil. We're trying to get away from it. For a fancy dinner party, I think I'd either go with marble or boreal. I think crystal's out of the running for this. I could go with either. Honestly, I don't mind either one. And they both tile well together. You know what? I know which one I'm going to go with. And it's one that we have actually used a bit of it on the ship before, haven't we? Yeah, we've used a bit of boreal wood. I was going to say boreal wood, but I just realized the Tactical entire room is boreal wood. And thus we already have a bunch of boreal wood around. And I'm thinking, what if we went with something we haven't used a lot of yet, which I was going to say is boreal wood, but I realized we have not used marble literally anywhere, from what I can tell, on the entire ship. So let's go with marble. Except for the sofas. The sofa's the only thing here that's marble, and you wouldn't know it by looking at it. Although, I would suppose a common person might think that these are marble, down here. That these, like, signs are marble, because look at them. They do kind of look like marble. Aurora Boreal wood. I mean, the Boreal wood does look good, though. It does. And the boreal wood is more complicated than the marble. The marble is like that simple, almost like an hourglass shape. Let me go see how much boreal wood we have. I know I'll have to collect more anyway, because it's a wood type, and we don't have a lot of wood on this world. Yeah, boreal, we have 8. 8 boreal wood. Well, we have a tree farm for a reason. Might as well use it, although I need to be prepared to replace blocks, because it's gonna blow up. Because it always blows up. Hey, a plum. Yeah, I knew it was too good to be true that we were going to make it through one without it blowing up. Dude, we got a plum, though. And we got 133 boreal wood. That's probably enough to get the job done. We'll get some more acorns, because they blew up. Oh, there's no acorns in here anymore. Shit. You saw nothing, Demon Eye. I mean, you can always use more wood on the spaceship, you know? There's never enough wood on spaceships. Alright, let's go ahead and do 3 tables, probably? And then, oh, I didn't even think about chairs. So we can't have the same type of chair and the same type of wood. That would be ridiculous. That's the wrong material bench. Chairs. Chairs. It has to look good with the boreal wood is the problem. Dude. Whoops, that's the wrong world. The Reaper gets ass kicked in that world. He is not strong enough to live there. So we're going with boreal wood. I mean, the boreal wood chair doesn't look bad. Let me put it that way. But we're going with the boreal wood table. Who has the nicest looking chairs? You know, the... Is that pearl wood? That's pearl wood. The pearl wood chair is not bad, but I have to go plant trees in the hollow to do that. The sunmill chair is also quite good looking, in my opinion. But would that blue clash with the boreal wood? The dark boreal wood? We could paint the chairs as well, actually. With brown paint, probably would work pretty good for most of these. Glass chairs are a definite no. Gold chairs are no. Steampunk chairs are a maybe. I'm gonna say no on all these chairs over here. Definitely no on the flesh chair. This just doesn't have chairs. Or no, it does have chairs. It just says very little. The marble chair is pooey. Crystal chair is kind of neat. Might be interesting painted brown. The meteorite chair looks like a floating toilet. So does the Martian chair. And so do all these chairs, actually. Now that I think about it, kind of look like toilets. Oh, God. None of these chairs look good. I don't like any of these chairs. Not a single chair do I like. I don't know. I mean, the shade wood's not bad. No, the ebon wood. Yeah, the shade wood one's not bad. Actually, the ebon and the shade wood ones aren't bad. And the pearl wood. It's funny, the corruption, the crimson, and the hollow have the best looking chairs, in my opinion. The palm chair is nice for a bar aesthetic, but I'm not going for a bar aesthetic. I want actual chairs. For the dining room? For, like, the proper dining room. Should have proper chairs. I'm very torn. You know, the obsidian chair might look okay if I painted it. Maybe. Alternatively, sky mill. So we break out the sky mill and the paint. We'll see how that works. Which also means we need to go find a sky island. Which is not something I was expecting to be doing today, but I guess that's what we're doing today, is finding sky islands. Because I'm pretty sure we don't have a sky mill available to us. Really wasn't expecting that to be a thing we were doing today. Use Terra toilets? Could. Technically, you're not wrong. I technically could. Oh, I didn't do the thing. Alright, well, we're off to go find fucking sky islands, which I think I need to bring more inventory space for. Let's put away some stuff here real quick. Let's put the boreal wood tables over here. Just put those down for the moment. Oh, we also gotta think about what kind of lighting we're gonna do in here. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff we gotta think about here. This is special furniture, I suppose. Actually, don't we have a dishes? Yeah, table decor. We have table decor. Chalices, glass bowls, mugs, fancy dishes. Perfect. And then I should probably make a separate chest that is specifically for these lights, but they are mechanical items, so I think let's go in here. Hang on. Yeah. Triggers, things that get triggered over here. So yeah, that works. Honey dispenser, that can go under special crafting. And then the crystal lantern goes under crystal furniture, which... Did I not get a crystal chest? I don't, in fact, have a crystal chest here. We'll fix that real quick. Where's crystal? It's right here. Or Martian toilets. I don't intend to use toilets for the dining room. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna veto that idea right now. Because we have a toilet area. It's right here. And we don't need to talk about the toilet area. Anyway, crystal chest, crystal chest. Feed me a crystal chest. Did I not bring enough material for a crystal chest? It's 8 material and I have 12. Why can't I make a crystal chest? Pretty sure there is a crystal chest. I'm just saying, I'm pretty sure a crystal chest exists. Why can't I make a crystal chest? What am I missing? Because I'm dumb. It's 20 for crystal for some fucking reason. Crystal chest. And then crystal. Place that bad boy down right there. Rename that to crystal. And then we can put away the crystal lanterns. Because that was all of that was just to put away the freaking lanterns. Alright. Let's go find me a freaking we're wearing the bow version right now, right? Yeah, increases bow damage. Fantastic. Alright, let's go find us a Sky Island, I suppose. Let's find us some Sky Mills. Don't they have locks on them in this world? Don't we need gold keys? I think we need gold keys, which would be over here somewhere. One-time buffs, no. Animals, no. Keys. Probably under keys. I think they do have gold keys on them, and that's why we haven't actually, like, gotten any yet in this world. Luckily, we have infinite flight, so we can just fly around until we find a Sky Island. Yep, they do have locks on them. First one we found was a Sky Mill. Amazing. Let's go pop those, because I'm in that kind of a mood now, and that's what I'm gonna do. Martian chairs. They kind of float. It's not a bad idea. Should be in this vicinity. Oh, I'm in the center of the map, aren't I? No, I'm not even close to the center of the map. Just unlucky. A lot of Sky Islands in this area. Well, here's one we're coming up on. Is that a fountain that the other guy sells? Crimson Water Fountain? Is that one that he sells? Delightful. I'm immune to poison, unfortunately for you. Constellation. I got another Star Fury. What? 2 Star Furies. Okay. A bunch of random crap. And some clouds. I don't like the Sky Islands have flesh. They're made of flesh. I don't like that. It is what it is. Oh, good. I have a gravity potion now. That was, like, completely invisible to me. Did not see it. Hey, a hard lucky horseshoe. Eye of the Sun. The fuck? Well, that's going somewhere on the spaceship. Martian chairs, I think I already said Martian chairs are not a bad idea. I'll look into those. Get out of here, fool. Fool? Fool, I'll suck your soul. I don't need throwing knives. Yeet. Oh, I hear flowing water. Ah, this one's corruption instead of crimson. Ah, shiny red balloon. And see the world for what it is. Let's see. What do we not need here? We don't need this. We don't need this. definitely don't need that. I have enough of those. Thank you very much. I'll take it for now. Oh, crashed into that one. Gotta be careful, I don't want to go to space. There's a thing you can do in fucking legendary mode. Yay, another one. Okay. Take all the stuff we already have. Ditch the potions. I really don't need the gold bars. I really don't need the... I'll keep the gravity potions. The gestures arrows I really don't need. And the gas trap. These don't stack, do they? No, they don't. Have you got any pets for the spaceship? All the... You know, I haven't, actually. We definitely need a ship's dog and cat. That's definitely accurate. We do need that. You're correct. Like, that's just objectively correct. Oh, that's above the Lizard Temple. I wonder if we just got lucky and our Lizard Temple spawned on the surface, or if that's just a thing in Legendary Mode worlds, is that they spawn, or in Zenith Seas, that the temple always spawns on the surface. It would make sense. The surface is a fucking nightmare land to go through. I love it. It only took us, what, 70? Nice try, jackass. But if you come at the king, you better not miss. Another sky mill, more potions, more flaming arrows, another lucky horseshoe. I don't need dynamite. I can just buy dynamite. I have infinite money. It only took us 74 episodes to get to searching for Sky Islands properly. God, it's so pitch black up here. It's crazy how dark it is on this world. Because there's just no natural light in the fucking sky. And yeah, some of you might be thinking, looking at this and going, well, it's 10:30. Of course there's no fucking natural light. A, Terraria is not normally quite this dark. And B, the sun never rises in Zenith. In a Zenith scene. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that's everything, because I'm pretty sure they don't spawn over the ocean. Although, my massive graveyard certainly does. God, it's such a huge graveyard. Oh, I still have heart statues over here. At some point, we need to build a Moonlord arena as well. Like a proper arena for fighting the Moonlord. Do I need one? No, not really, but I want one. And who's going to stop me? Definitely not OSHA. I appear to be on fire. It'd be really cool if hollowed water would put out cursed flames. I think it'd be really funny. Anyway. You know, the teleporter room doesn't really make sense until we have a place for the teleporters to go. Did you ever kill the Moonlord? Nope, Moonlord is still the only boss we haven't beaten yet. We haven't killed Moonlord yet. Technically we haven't killed Betsy yet either, but I don't really count her for progression's sake. Fucking golfer in his fucking room. Is fucking spazzing out on the goddamn ceiling. Cease your fuckery. You know, we could put golf on board. We could make like the hallway the driving range, so you could just fire golf balls down the hallway. That's a terrible idea, because then it goes right into my crafting room and they just hit me with golf balls while I'm crafting. I love the idea of that. It's so dumb. I have a lot of experience lately with building mini golf courses. Anyway, we were working on this, which we needed sky mills for. That's what it was. Betsy isn't a bet boss according to the wiki, though. I heavily disagree with that notion. No, she is. She has a health bar, I'm pretty sure. So I think she counts as a boss. It's just, I just don't care. Stack everything we can. Okay. And then this is going to get really fucking messy. I'm not going to bother doing this manually, or automatically. I'm going to do this manually is what I'm going to say. This is all weaponry. This is accessories. All right, where are the golden horseshoes? I'm sure I have at least a couple in here. Actually, no. I don't have any golden horseshoes in here, because this is the first time I've ever gone to collect golden horseshoes. So if I did this, they wouldn't stack. The celestial magnet might. Okay, hang on. The only thing that stacked was the clouds. The only thing that stacked was the clouds. I just want to point that out. Okay. Accessories. Angry Licky horseshoes. Yes, those can go there. The celestial magnet, that can go. The Star Fury is a melee weapon. Melee is in here, I think? Yeah, melee's in here. By event boss, the wiki means mini boss. Yeah, I know. Okay. With 39 damage, 38 damage, this would go in with probably this chest. Somewhere in here. Yeah, probably right after the Falcon Blade, looks like. Well, this is gonna be fun. Oh, it ends. Wait, Melee 4 has items in, but Melee 3 doesn't go all the way to the end? I'm very confused about that. And backhill my grandma. Oh, fair enough. Well, good on you. Oh, my foot still hurts like a motherfucker. Yesterday, table fell on my foot. It hurts like a motherfucker still. And second Star Fury. Perfect. Alrighty then. Crimson Waterfront. I just wanted to check. Does the Witch Doctor actually sell the Crimson one? He does. It's right there. There you go. You can have that back. Shiny Red Balloon. Don't have that, so that can go up here. In the accessories 8. Because accessory 7 is boss. Accessory 6 is technically not full, actually. Shiny Balloon can go there. And then this is technically for yo-yo accessories, but I'm just gonna put this in here. This is for boss accessories, but I don't care. I'm the god here. High pitch. Oh, it's a fucking harp. That's fantastic. Okay. Constellation. Oh, that's fucking cool. That's going somewhere. That's going in here. Fuck it. That's going right above the dining table. Massive fucking thing. See the world for what it is. Oh, that's very small, but I think that's a harpy? Looks like a harpy. If you're ever arrested, what would you be arrested for? I'm not going to comment on this because that has happened in real life. Anyway, moving on. Arena items, traps, passive traps. Isn't there like a arena? Where are my? If I stack these, where do they end up? Do I not have these anywhere on my ship? The fucking gas traps? Do they not exist anywhere on my ship? Apparently they don't. Huh. They don't exist like in here anywhere? Nowhere? What did I do with them? I know I've collected more than just these two. What did I do with the rest of them is the question. I guess I'll put them in their passive traps, I guess, because they're dead. I mean, I know I can reload them. But anyway, let's see. Paintings. I'm gonna call this a painting because even though it's definitely not a paint, it's a wall display item, you know. So I'm gonna call it a painting. The Bereaved. Where's Gentleman Scientist? We should put those next to each other. Oh, really? Oh, it's because they have the in their name. Anyway, Alright, we have the Sky Mill. I think I like the idea of using that other area for, like, crafting stuff. So let's get all the extra crafters we have extras of. And put them in the other engineering section. Oh, I have an extra painting in my inventory. Up here. I'm just gonna drop these in here for right now. I'll decorate later. I just need these to be usable. Well, I don't need them to be usable, but I want them to be usable. Where's the sky mill? The one I specifically need is the sky mill, and I fucking lost it again. Anyway, alright, sky mill blocks are made with stars and stone, if I remember correctly. Oh, Romeo, the traveling merchant, is right here. He's in my crafting room. Hi, Romeo. Sell only what I can get. Rupert keeps hounding me for exotic clothing. Devil horns, heart hairpin, zebra skin, panda ears, lawn flamingo, snow fellas. Oh, that's definitely going up. That's definitely going somewhere. It doesn't necessarily look like they're evil in that picture, you know? Like, that's maybe some minor menace in there, but it's not evil, you know? Oh, sake. We gotta get some of this for the bar. We're going on a long space trip, Mr. Man. We're gonna need a lot of this. Thank you. Put some sake in here. Just gonna space this out a little bit. There you go. Alright, we got sake in that one. Eventually we'll put more alcohol in the rest of these so that we have different alcohols in here. I think that would make sense. I like different foods and stuff in the bar. Alright. From there. Paintings. We actually used up a good number of paintings because we have a paintings 2 chest that we actually used up enough that we technically don't need a paintings 2 chest. Special crafting. The sky mills can go in here. Alright, now I need stars and blocks. Stars are going to be upstairs in the crafting area and stones down here. Say, this is mostly dirt and mud, I'm going to be honest. Dirt, mud, and ash in this one. Stone. There we go. We actually don't have a lot of stone. I'm going to make 300 of these, I guess. Just to keep them around for making various sun plate things. Excuse you, sir. This is a town. Do you not see? I need my stars, which should be up here with the potion chest. Ooh, 138 stars. Oh, I hope that's enough. I don't know how many stars it takes, actually. 1 per 25. Never mind, we're good. We're fine as far as stars go. Thank you very much. Oh, I gotta take that down. Thank you. I definitely need to put, like, some decorations in my crafting room, because let's look at this. It is so blatantly boring. Yeah, the whole room is shaped like a sextant, but that doesn't make it interesting to look at. Anyway. Also, I think I need a window. I know it would ruin the sextant look, but I think I need a window. Let me put it this way. I think I deserve a window. Anyway, sunplate block. Sunplate block. The rest of this is crafted up at the thing. I need to talk to the guide. I want to see what all the options are and what all I would need. It's the same as every other crafting thing. What am I talking about, brain? You need books to make the bookcase. What a fucking concept. You need a bucket of water to make the sink. What a concept. Anyway, yeah, the dreads look kind of neat, actually. Skyward toilet. It's very interesting looking. Yeah, I think I like the Skyware chairs. I think I do like the chairs. Oh, they have the disc wall. Of course you can make the disc wall. That makes sense. Alright, let's get a Skyware chest and a... I need to bring the iron to the thing. It's specialty crafting. Pick up the iron, come over to the thing. Alright, let's get the chest. And let's get 2 chairs just to test with first. And let's find some brown paint, which should be down here. Bait, paint. There we go. Brown paint, please and thank you. So this place is nice and bright, so we can paint the chairs here. See what they look like. That's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. Let's see. What about shadow paint? Obviously, this is the correct choice. Shadow paint. Obviously, that's the correct choice. I'm obviously kidding. Paint scraper. Paint scraper. Let's try the orange paint, because that might go well. never know. That's actually not as terrible as I thought it would be, honestly. But black. No, black does not look good in my opinion. What about bluer than blue? That's already blue. Does that even do anything? It does, actually. It does make it bluer. No, though. Let's go with red. Red's not bad. What about gray? I know it's like getting rid of all the color, but like, what about gray? That's not bad. It makes it look like stone, but it's not bad. Yellow. Yellow's not too bad either. Also, the other one I wanted to test was obsidian and painting that like brown and seeing what that would look like. Let's get some obsidian chairs out because I know we have more than a couple of these guys. All right, now let's try brown on the obsidian. We know yellow looks like gold, which is very convenient for us. It doesn't do anything to the upper part. You only need to paint the bottom part with the obsidian, which is nice. Ooh, actually, the brown's pretty nice for the obsidian chairs. Ooh. I don't know. What do you guys think? Brown obsidian or orange sky mill? I'm kind of go either way. What does purple look like on either of these? Actually, I'm curious. Oh, that's just brown. Purple's pretty nice on the obsidian, actually. Gold and purple is awesome. Right, but the tables are brown, Pepsmiths. The tables are brown, remember? We're working with boreal wood here. Gold and purple doesn't say orange. The orange sky mill. Yeah, the orange sky mill's not bad. What does the orange look like on the obsidian? It just looks like obsidian. It almost looks no different. Yeah, I think the orange chairs look best. Just sit on the floor. No. Never. We have science. We must come to a conclusion. Also, paint the walls back up, because I accidentally scrape paint off the walls. Don't you hate it when you're painting your chairs and you actually scrape the paint off the walls? We're going with orange for this. And I can put away the Snowfellows painting. I was like, why is there confetti everywhere? Why is the dryad throwing confetti at me? And then I realized, nope, I'm just below the party girl's room. Which is, yeah, a slight problem. I swear, sometimes she jumps on the switch, specifically just to fucking trigger the confetti, I swear. And the Skyward chest can go up here. And rename to Skyware, which I think I counted, and this is a appropriate space for all the different types of chests, which I really should get all the furniture sets before we leave here. Anyway, so Skyware chairs. Alright. Now, how do they look next to the table when they're painted orange? I'm very curious how they look. What if I paint the tables orange too? Excuse me? The tables are already orange? Boreal tables are apparently already orange. Oh no, it's just so tiny you can't tell the difference. Interesting. Whereas if I paint them white, it's quite visible. Interesting. I hadn't considered painting the table. Hold on. Alright, let's put the chair and the table down together. And paint the chair. That's white. I do not want white on the chair. Thank you very much. Go. Okay, let's try... What if we paint the table the chair color instead? Actually, hold on. That's not bad. That mutes it a lot if we do that. I don't like that. But I don't know if I've ever asked you before, what's your favorite game? We're playing it. That's actually not true. Dark Cloud 2 is probably my favorite game still. I quite like Dark Cloud 2. It really introduced me to the whole, like, sandbox style of game where you get to build your own shit. But it's cyan for the table instead of sky blue. It's barely different. Oh, that's the paint roller. It's barely different. I think I like the sky blue better than the cyan, just slightly though. Yeah, I think I actually like the idea of painting the table sky blue instead of painting the chairs. All right, let's ditch the teal. Orange is already away. Orange is already away. Let's go ahead and fix the wall real quick, as is tradition. You know, at some point I'd like to get back to doing a Dark Cloud 2 series on the channel and finish it, because I have done a lot of work on that series, and it would be a shame to see it go, like, to languish forever, to never come back, you know? You know, I think we want to do 2 Boreal wood tables, like 2 big tables. Okay, question. Do we want to go, like, dining room or, like, full-blown cafeteria with, like, 10 forward from Star Trek? What do you guys think? I could go either way, honestly. I think I'm leaning towards 10 forward style, like more like just like a place with chairs that you can go and sit down at wherever. Oh, you know what? Maybe that we could use different tables then. Yeah, we could use different tables. We can use, like, this is the Boreal table. This is the Sky table. I think that makes sense. Actually, that makes way more sense than the way I've been doing it. And we should just embrace it and go with multiple different chairs and styles of wood and all kinds of fun things. I think we should just go nuts with it. That makes way more sense. So we'll do a Boreal table. It means I'm going to go collect those Boreal tables from down there. We'll have, like, a big table occasionally. Like, one big table doesn't hurt nobody. So we have, like, a big Boreal wood table. And then we can have, like, the Skyware table. You know what would make way more sense for the Skyware table? For it to be elevated. We gotta have an elevated platform in here, obviously. I think we can do this. We can have, like, a small table here, right? And then we can have the stairwell do this. And we can have Skyware table up here. Yeah, and we can get each set can have its own, like, candle as well. Dining hall is reserved for the elite. Well, I think because the elite people all have their own dining areas, right? Like, technically, the stylist doesn't. I do. I have a giant dining hall in my room. And I think the princess does too, doesn't she? No, the princess doesn't actually. The princess likes to hang out in the main room, which I actually find that amazing that the princess hangs out in here a lot. I find that quite hilarious to me. And actually, like, hangs out in this hallway. Obviously, that's because his room is right here, but, you know, I can imagine. Anyway, yeah, no, like, my room is absolutely, like, this is like you're dining with the captain, you know? Like, dining with the at the captain's table. Because obviously I'm in charge of the goddamn ship. Like, it's me and the princess. I've said it before. The princess and I are the ones in charge. Princess is in charge of the people. I'm in charge of the actual spaceship. Blech. It's almost like I designed the entire spaceship from scratch. Anyway, I'm going to move the bunny for the moment. Because I'm going to put the bunny all the way up so it doesn't interfere with the dining tables. So you can walk past it. To get to this side. And I think we put a staircase down like this. Only 10 out of 10 women are allowed and the captain. No. No, everyone's allowed in the captain's quarters. It's just a matter of who gets invited this week, you know? It's always someone different. Like, in Star Trek, someone different always gets invited to the captain's quarters. Like, it's almost always the chief engineer, right? Like, I'm thinking Enterprise, specifically. Star Trek Enterprise. Like, it's always the chief engineer. Like, the science officer. Like, basically, whoever the story's gonna revolve around that week is basically who gets invited to the captain's quarters. Can I not merge the fucking thing this time around? Hang on. Should be able to do this. There we go. So we're going full Star Trek. Pretty much, yes. And then I want a layer that's in the middle here. And this one does not need to be merged like that. There we go. Perfect. Okay, is this actually enough space for a table and chairs? Yes, it is. Perfect. All right. Then that doesn't matter. Oh, shit. Hey, that worked. Okay. Alright. Alright, what other tables should I add in here? We need one more right here. Okay, let's go with... let's go with the other one that we were considering, which is marble. I don't think we have a marble table ready to go. No, we do not, which means I need to get marble. Marble is going to be in here. There's some marble. I need to make smooth marble for this, because I'm running out of smooth marble. Smooth marble. Okay, and then a marble table. And some chairs. And a candle. We gotta have a candle for each table. Because they need a light source. And then where's the chairs? The chairs are like fucking squares. Okay, and then while we're up here, we have the boreal wood. We need ice torches to make the boreal wood candle. Let's see. Either be under boreal wood if I already have one. Nope. Ice torch. Go. Boreal wood candle. And then I need a sun plate candle. Which I presume I just need a normal torch for. Yep. Okay. And then what else should I put up in here as far as lights go? Because we have enough space for... Let's see, this is the marble table. We'll put this over here. Oh, the marble table doesn't have a space for a candle if we do that. That didn't come out quite right. The marble table is the most perilous. You're literally sitting on the fucking edge if you're sitting on the marble table. Right here. This is the edge of the universe right here. Anyway, and then we can put a boreal wood candle down here. And then we can do skyward candle up here. Who else? What other torch? We need what? 3 more? We have space for 3 more table sets. I quite like the look of the palm wood. Or, sorry, the pearl wood. I would need to go put down fucking... I'm pretty sure I don't have any pearl wood. Pretty sure I have no pearl wood. I actually do have a very small amount of pearl wood. I don't think it's enough. But I certainly have a small amount of pearl wood. Oh, I need acorns. Hold on. Because I remembered we lost the acorns because they got destroyed. And we didn't end up with, other seeds. Acorns. Do we have hollow up here? I don't think we do, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, while I'm here. There we go. Fix that real quick. Right, hollowed grass to do this. I need... Well, I have the axe of regrowth on my hand, which is something at least. Okay, let me think here. I need to go to the desert. There we go. Yeah, there's really no good place to put a tree farm here. I mean, I guess over here kind of works. Oh, fuck me. Well, my brain defaulted to the incorrect choice. Well, I guess we're doing this now. My brain saw that and went, get out of here, bug. And just fucking died. That was the incorrect choice. We're not fighting the rainbow moth again. We're not. We're just not. It's just not a thing we're doing. It's the far left. Far left switch is the one we want. It takes us where we're going. Guard me, Ice Hydra. Frost Hydra. Oh, for the love of God, I'm trying to build here. I don't even care about your items. That's how pathetic you are. Oh, there's a cabin right here. That we did not know about because it still has stuff in it. That's incredible. Is that gold? I've been known to enjoy a little bit of gold. Alright, that should be more than enough room for our Pearlwood farm. I don't suspect I will need very much Pearlwood. This should be fine. Okay, and then grass. Which is going to be non-hollowed grass, which is going to be annoying, but it is what it is. Oh, there's an Abigail's flower over here. Isn't that nice? We'll leave that there. For the love of God, I am busy. Well, at least one of those is going to be, at least two of those will be hollow. Three will be hollow trees before they grow. And more will go if it gets spread. Which I think I have some hollowed seeds back at the house. Oh my God, I have so much crap in my inventory. Who's throwing a party? Who's throwing a party? Ernest is throwing a party. Which one of you is Ernest again? I can't remember. One of them was Ernest. Obviously, it's not. The barkeep? Yeah, Ernest the barkeep is throwing a party. What's the matter, Ernest? Are you lonely? What do you say? I'm not much a fan of goblins, but Smador seems to be the alright sort. Sit down and have a little fun. Don't worry, I don't think any kobolds will crash this party. Should really ask think about the old one's army. Ask me about the training course you want. Nah, I'm fine. Resolva seems naive. I should bring her back with me. Ah, yeah. Lots of nasty. A little bit of luck can go a long way. There's a party happening here. That's the one I missed. I had just wiped down the bar, too. We haven't even done the fucking thing yet, but we have access to all the different armor because we... Oh, probably should grab the forge because it's just an extra item storage. Probably should grab that, you know? That makes sense. Have extra item storage on hand. You know, it makes sense. Alright, do you guys have anything, like, for your thing? Mushroom pylon. You're in a mushroom biome over here? Really? The mushroom biome extends this far up from the bottom. Interesting, because I had to do that for the truffle, but... And for the biolab whole thing, you know, but... Anyway, I know the nurse doesn't have anything for parties. I don't know if anyone else has anything else for parties. Sure love parties. So many beautiful colors and happy people. Luciana, do you have anything for parties? I feel like if anyone did, you would. You don't. Unless you have your decor store. Has something in it. Minus even looks. Through the window. Daylight. No, I don't think you have anything fun for parties. That's sad. I'm kind of sad about that. I know the party girl has more stuff she sells during parties. Steampunk boiler. I already have one of those. Ew. Fantasia. Don't tell anyone I gave you this. It's a party surprise. Oh, right, the cake. Thank you, Fantasia. Yeah. I already have everything from her for parties. Oh yeah, I forgot the steampunker has the fucking, like, switch in here somewhere that triggers. Is it me that triggers it? I think it's anyone can trigger it, not just me. Yeah, she can trigger it too. Anyway. Poor bird. Duck is tasty, however, so don't give up. What? Oh, is that a reference to birdies? Like, oh, that's like a birdie and turkey and whatnot. Anyway. Silly sunflower. I think that's a party item for you. Do we have a solar cultist? We do have a solar cultist out here already. The cowboy outfit. That's different. Anyway, alright. Fair enough. Anyway. I've done enough random perusing of the shops. Like my dress? Gee, thanks. I just sewed it. Bernie's button. Summons a cherished teddy bear. Coin gun. Delightful. I don't think I'll be using that anytime soon. Higher value coins do more damage. I have no idea how much damage it actually does. I've never even thought about it. Does she always sell a slime staff? I'm buying that, because I don't think I have one. Not in this world, at least. Summoning weapons. It's magic, accessories, yo-yos, mounts, rockets, bows, whips. Whips over here, so summons must be here somewhere. There they are. I do have a slime staff. You know what? I bet I bought it from the princess when I saw she had it the first time. I was like, oh my god, a slime staff. I basically probably did the exact same thing I just did. Sack all that crap out of my inventory. Very nice. Alright, well, while we're waiting for the pearl wood to grow, we can consider 2 other materials. We'll put the pearl wood up here in the corner, and then we'll do my favorite, granite. We'll do granite, because granite's my favorite. And then we'll do crystal, because we do a lot of crystal on this ship. Granite and crystal. Alright, I have neither of those things, so I'm going to go ahead and prepare granite and crystal. Granite is in here. And crystal is in number 5. It's a shame Rainbow doesn't have a set. If Rainbow had a set, we would absolutely do that. Okay, let's see here. A little granite candle. Little 2 granite chairs. And a granite table is down. I need to learn to stop crafting things while I have a king. That selected. And a granite candle. Or a crystal candle. Crystal chairs. And a crystal table. The fucking party girl is having a, like, just an absolute panic attack now that it's an actual party. She's like, push all of the buttons! I think I'm gonna bring these 2 together, so it's not quite so fucking, like, of an absolutely jagged, like, you're gonna fall to your death, you know? Like, this feels like an OSHA violation, you know? Alright, let's go ahead and get another glass platform instead. How about that? And we'll do up and over. There we go. Just like that. Now it's a little bit more reasonable. The person who's up higher has more space behind them, and the person who is down lower, if they were to fall, would fall into the stairs, and it'll be a shorter fall. A shorter fall for both. Anyway. If you vote for me, there'll be a shorter fall for both of you. I had sunplate blocks? Oh, like 2. Oh, I probably got them from a mimic, if I had to guess, considering I had 2 of them. 2. I think it's very appropriate to put a slice of cake in here. Alright. 2. I think that is the forward observation lounge more or less done until we have the pearlwood, so we can mark that off our list. That is the whole thing done there. So we got one thing done. The observation bridge. Incredible. Well, we got distracted several times. But I think this is a good amount of progress that we made. We got 3 rooms done, technically. And we learned that Gemspark blocks do, in fact, give off light, which is incredible news for me. Also, incredibly bad news for me, because I had to go redo all the fluorescent lighting in the base. Because, like, anywhere where I would want fluorescent lights, there's going to be fluorescent lights. Which is basically this entire fucking hallway is going to be fluorescent lighting when I'm done with it. Because, like, I used the white torches here because it was a white light source. That's going to be fluorescent lights. When I'm done with them. Probably. Like diamond ones. Speaking of which, how many diamonds do I have? Because I'm going to go through a lot of diamonds now that I realize what that is. Good news, I have 23 diamonds. Bad news, I only have 23 diamonds. It's going to be a problem. I probably could extractinate quite a few diamonds. Alternatively, I just need to start harvesting my gemcorn trees on a regular basis. Diamond farm? Let's go set up a diamond farm. Because I'm going to need, just because I can, you know? I need my acorns. I don't have a diamond gemcorn, but that's okay. I can make diamond gemcorns. Because if you didn't know, you can just make gemcorns, by the way. You just combine a gem and an acorn. You can make gemcorns of whatever ones you want. Alright, let's head down to our tree farm. At some point, I should move the pylon out of this base as well. Like, I should move it to, like, a more centralized location. What if we had a separate, a third biosphere that was specifically just for... Oh, we actually have a diamond gemcorn here. Oh, neat. The gem trees can also explode, if I remember correctly. Which is why I like, never harvest them. Because I don't like exploding randomly. However, let's go ahead and get, this is a bunch of diamond ones planted. I specifically am looking for diamond right now, so let's go ahead and swap these out for diamond. You know, I don't know if they can explode. Maybe I was wrong. They can't explode because we didn't get a single bomb from them, and we almost always get a bomb from them. We'll replant the emerald ones because I like the emerald. I lack the emerald. There we go. And we'll call that good for now. Okay. Anything else I need to do before I leave this area? No, I think we're good here. And we ended up getting a whole extra diamond, which we spent 2 diamonds already. Or spent 3 diamonds, so we spent 2 diamonds total. The net loss of 2 diamonds, but we have 5 gemcorn trees down there. So eventually those will grow. And we'll have lots of diamonds, making fluorescent lights. Okay. Oh, the gemcorn tree, go away. Gemcorn seed, go away. Amber, go away. Are there any ones I'm missing? Let's see, I have topaz, amethyst, amber, sapphire, ruby, emerald, and diamond. So yeah, no, that's all of them. Okay, that's perfect. I have all of them if I need them. That's perfect. Probably should have a couple extra sapphire ones on hand, just in case. I think I've been trying to keep the gems that I find. So yeah, I've got 175 sapphires, 225 amethyst, 222 topaz, 97 rubies, 215 emeralds, and 21 diamonds. That's crazy. I should make like an emerald chandelier in my room, because that's something I would do in real life if I had that many emeralds. Like, right now my room is just being lit by a single diamond, or a single white torch. Which technically is a single diamond. But like, I don't know. I feel like I could do more with this room, you know? Like, my room I feel like I could do more with. Because it's just kind of plain in my room. Oh, we were going to put the pizza poster up in the dining hall as well. That is something I did promise I would do. Give me a second to find the pizza poster. It's somewhere in here. Put it right next to the bunny. The very elegant, like, regal bunny painting. Right next to it is pizza! I'm pretty sure you can put stuff, like furniture, in front of paintings, yeah? No, you can't. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we ain't having a Pearlwood painting in a Pearlwood seating place. It's just a cheesy pizza. Pizza. Get your pizza. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to end the stream in 6 minutes. I don't think there's anything I can do in 6 minutes. So I'm going to just end the stream now, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back in about an hour with Terra Firmacraft with Lunala. It'll be the first time we've had a full Sunday, or full Tuesday in a while. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I have many videos. I hope you have a pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, and good night.